Welcome everyone to week 11 of a year of angels. Today we're going to be talking about self-care and how our self-care helps us stay more connected to our angels. So think of it like this. The better we feel, the less chaos or disconnection we're going to feel between us and the angels. So this would include how your body feels, how your mind feels, and how your spirit is feeling. And so there's certain things we want to do to take care of that so that we can be more receptive to those angelic feelings. So let's talk about these in the mind, the body, and the spirit. Because sometimes your body is a little bit off, sometimes you're feeling a little disconnected. But if we can start with the mind, sometimes we can just start with our own thoughts and help bring back into the right vibration that's going to affect our spirit and ultimately affect our body as well, because they're always all working together. So with the mind, one of the things you can actually do to really clear your mind and get into that space of connection is to breathe. So we're going to be using the body to actually heal the mind. And so you're going to think, just like take a deep breath in, filling your mind with air, filling your lungs with air, filling your body with air, and breathing out anything that doesn't serve you. So breath is really, really important to get into that space of helping the mind be more relaxed and more open. When we're in fight or flight and there's a lot of chaos going on, we're just not that receptive to that angel connection. I'm sure they're still there for us, but this is about becoming more aware of them. And so really just calm the mind, and that deep breath really, really calms the mind. You can also say affirmations. I am well, I am calm, my angels are near me, and just lots of good affirmations and thoughts for the brain. So the body, we're always trying to take care of our bodies. It feels like this thing that we're just constantly working on. As you can see, I have my little gym in the background here. I got a treadmill. There's actually a bike over here as well, and a weight system, and I don't use it very often, but it's here. But keeping our bodies healthier. Exercise is one of the more natural endorphin producing things that we can do, and it actually can help fight depression, they're saying, far more than even medications can. So getting your body happy, keeping it fit, this is nothing extreme. You do not need to be extreme. It's just listen to your body, and if it doesn't feel well and it's saying it wants exercise, or if it needs rest, we listen to those signals. There have been some times when I've had some things just heavy on my mind that I really wanted some inspiration about. And when I sat down to get that inspiration, I just was like, what do I need to see? What do I need to feel? And I've just heard, sometimes it's like at the end of the day of work when I worked at my spa, I remember hearing, go home. You're tired. Go home and rest. And other times I've just been on my knees praying at home against my bed and just going, what more do I need to see? And I have just heard, take a nap. So don't underestimate that. We need to listen to our bodies. We work too hard, we stress too much, we rest too little, and then we feel too much guilt for all of it. When you put it through the context of how can I feel angel energy better? How can I feel like I'm in spirit more often? Because a lot of your revelations actually do come in your dreams or in that space between awake and asleep. So you're not losing anything as far as angel connection, spirit connection goes by resting your body and making sure it has what it needs. I also love to use essential oils to change my vibration through the olfactory gland, awakening my senses and reminding them that this is part of my routine when I want to connect with spiritual energies, my angels, my supporters. Okay, and then let's talk about your spirit. So, and again, they're all working together, mind, body, and spirit. They're never separated. They're always working together. So when you're thinking in spirit, sometimes we do just think, we get stuck in our heads, we get stuck in our bodies, we forget we have a spirit. And so maybe you can take a minute, just go, what is my spirit saying? Like if you could separate it from your mind and your body, and you just wanted to be really aware with the fact that you are also spirit energy, just like your angels are, and that you vibrate at this frequency that can understand that. Your spirit understands angel energy very, very well. What we think we don't sometimes, because in order for us to be consciously aware of this, we have to have that ability to bring it forward into the conscious mind. But your spirit already knows. So sometimes if it just feels like the mind and the body are just getting in the way, but you still really just need to feel that connection to spirit, just imagine that you're just the spirit. What would your spirit be saying? What would your spirit be feeling as you think about that and you ponder on that? Our journal prompt this week is: what self-practices help you become more receptive to angelic guidance, and how do you plan to incorporate them into your routine? Again, this journal has plenty of pages for you to write on. I think it's really important to be concise and not let this be overwhelming. I would suggest just find one thing that you can add to a routine or tweak, or maybe you used to do it and you're ready to bring it back. I would just find one thing as you connect with your angels to help let them help you know what you need to see, and just write it down, because when we write it down, we capture it. It becomes ours. It's ours. The angels see that we did that. You know you did that, and then when it starts to come back into your life, and you see that it comes true, then you can. It's just that much more powerful. You're like, I wrote it down and it happened. Okay, it's why there's a journal. Join me next week for week 12 when we talk about joyful moments, how we can recognize that surge of energy and those peaceful feelings that we've had, how we can recognize that as angel messages as well.